Manish Rana ji from Bihar. Shri Harivansh Maharaj ji, obeisances at your lotus feet. 8 months ago, I was about to commit suicide. If you had not scolded me at the time and controlled me, it is possible that this child of yours may not be alive at this point. And for this, I am indebted to you. This was because of my immaturity. I got infatuated with somebody and I am now 25 years old. As per the Shastra, this is supposed to be the period of Brahmacharya, but I was unable to maintain my celibacy. Now I don't want to waste even a moment, Maharaji. Is it possible that I can get the good fortune of making up for lost time?
Yes, absolutely, definitely. This is very good. It's a good thought. We can improve the mistake we have made and become a Mahatma, a great soul. If a thief and a dacoit committing lowly actions just by chanting Mara Mara attain spiritual heights, then you're not as spoiled as him, isn't it?
Maharaji, I had made a big mistake. I came to you in November and at that time I did not feel like living. If you had not scolded me at that time, I don't know what would have happened.
It's all okay, and I thank you that you listened to me and protected your life. Now live with restraint and chant the holy name. I can see a happiness in your face. There is a sort of effulgence. I do not see negativity or disappointment. There is a light in your eyes. Therefore, chant the holy name and become a good person. The mistake you have made is a very small thing. Even if you committed great sins like mountains, the bhajan of God destroys those. Even great sinners become great souls. Even if somebody was a great sinner and then prays to God, "Oh Lord, I'm yours," and starts a devotional practice, and God says, "I will make him a Mahatma." Mahatma is a state of the heart. Like I said today, I can see on your face a happiness, a light in your eyes, which shows you're living your life with purity and following celibacy. By this, all shortcomings of the past will be fulfilled. Shortcomings of many previous lives will be fulfilled. This world is a big cheat. Do not get trapped by it. Nobody truly loves you here. Nobody is looking at your happiness. If they're getting happiness from you, then they're with you. But tomorrow, if they get happiness more from another person, they will move on. And if they get more happiness from another person, then they will ignore the next person. This is the love of this world. This is how things work in this material world. And people with an innocent heart start to believe this person is mine. But when they're betrayed, they feel, what is the use of living? The one who was mine betrayed me and left me. It was good you were betrayed. At least you understood the path of truth. If you were not betrayed, you would have considered that deception to be love and would have wasted your life. This is the mercy of God. Because of betrayal, you have found the path of truth. When Bilva Mangalji was pushed out by the courtesan Chintamani because he had lost all his wealth, then he realized the truth, and when no other path is left, then only one path is left, the path of God. Then he took shelter of God and became a great personality in the future and came to be known as Bilva Mangal Acharya. One who was spending time with prostitutes became Bilva Mangal Acharya. He got to see Lord Krishna in person and recited many amazing pastimes of God that he saw. We are also part and parcel of God, so follow the path truthfully.
Maharaji, I want to attain Shriji. Is that possible?
Yes, it is definitely possible. If it was not possible,
sometimes I feel I have lost the opportunity.
No. Do not think of the past at all. Do not think of the past. Think of the future. Do not think of yourself. Think of Shriji. Look at her mercy. Look at her compassion. If we look at ourselves, we will not be able to progress. But if we look at Shriji, then we will be running on this path. She is so merciful, so forgiving, and she has already forgiven us. That is why we have received the association of saintly people. This is received by great fortune. This is great mercy upon you.
Satsang.
This is great mercy upon you. If Shriji had not been merciful in us, we would have not received this good fortune. And now that Shriji has given us a mercy, we can absorb ourselves in devotion and attain her for sure. I'll tell you one incident. Our Shriji is so merciful. There was a husband and wife, and the wife's name was Kishori. And the husband loved his wife very much. He was attached to her like worldly people are. And as fate would have it, the wife passed away. He was so attached to her that he could not live without her and was crying for her all the time. But her name was Kishori, and that's what saved him. He would say, "Ha Kishori, ha Kishori." One time, people from his neighborhood were coming to Barsana. He did not think much of it and just came to Barsana with them. And at night, in seclusion, he went to the mountains of Gevarwan in Barsana, and he was crying out for his wife in separation, "Ha Kishori, ha Kishori." Then Shriji told Lalita, "Look, somebody's calling out to me." Lalita ji said, "No, he's not calling you, he's calling his wife. His wife's name is Kishori." But see how merciful our Shriji is. She said, "But my name is originally Kishori. I'm the original person with the name Kishori." And Lalita ji went close to him. And getting darshan of Lalita ji means getting darshan of Shriji. And as soon as he saw Lalita ji, all his sins were destroyed. His divine eyes of love were opened. And Lalita ji said, "Come, Shriji is calling you." And when he saw Shriji, he was amazed. He had seen the real Kishori. He was crying for a false body. And now he saw the true Shriji. And he became a great Mahatma. And what was his name? Ali Kishori ji. He became a great saint. So do you understand? He was attached to his wife. And he became a great Mahatma, Ali Kishori ji. So you're just a kid. Do a lot of bhajan. And why will you not attain Shriji?
Guruji, I have these thoughts inside me that I will attain Shriji, but then the mind becomes negative and says that you think you can reach Shriji.
At that very moment, answer your mind. I am a part and parcel of her. I belong to her.
I believe it.
Yes, I am a part and parcel of her. Why will I not attain Shriji? Shriji is very merciful. Oh mind, I will not listen to you at all. Your advice has always led to my downfall. Now I will follow the advice of saints. I will ignore your advice and progress. That is how you can control the mind and attain God. Progress well.